guys, it's me back again. So a few days ago in CX-5 Club Malaysia, there's a lady that is asking, what is the running price of a new CX-5, and actually she was asking, is the 2018 CX-5 2.0 GLS that has 56,000 kilometers on the auto, is it really worth 115,000? So I think many of us commented say, no, go for the new one. So I decided to help her by private message her, then ask what's your budget, why are you considering the CX-5. In fact she delayed her car for like only 10 kilometers away from for her work. I mean 10 kilometers is from her home to her work. So I asked, what is your budget? Then she said it was 100-ish thousand, 100 to 110,000 thereabouts. Then I was like, if your daily commute is only like what, like a few kilometers away from your home, right, then it's less than 70-80 kilometers. Like myself, I'm doing around 80 kilometers per day, right? I think the X50 should work. But then she said she felt skeptical about the X50. So at the end she decided to go for the CX-5 high variant, the high spec 2.0. Then I said, as you've seen my earlier videos, I keep on highlighting the guy that should really buy a CX-5, right? The variant that they should pick should be at least the 2.5. But then based on the budget, of course the 2.5 is already out. The new 2.0 high is cost current SXT exemption, everything yesterday I checked was like 150,000. And if she opted for the premium color as usual, you need to pay extra 3,000 ringgit, which adds up to 153,000, not including insurance, everything. So I feel it's a bit stretched to her budget lah, because her budget was like 110 max. But then she said, and the most that she can go is 130 plus 140,000, which initially I thought the pre-owned CX-5 2.0, right, the demo unit, the blah blah, all those things, right, I thought it should cost around what, 140-ish. Then in fact it's like still around 145. Then might as well go for the new one, right, that costs 5,000 more. Then after a day of chatting, etc., then we later on said, try to hook up, call up multiple SA to understand further whether the new car price with SSD exempted and the year-end discount, everything, right, is it really cost 145 to 150,000? Then at the end, yes, it is a yes. Then later on I did consider, if that's the case, might as well go for the new one. But then later on, when we survey further, right, we realized that the pre-owned 2020 January registered car, around 13,000 kilometers on the auto, it was running at about 136,000. Mileage is, to be honest, for a pre-owned is on the high side. But Mazda recently, their resale value, it memang stays at a high side. So she showed me the car, and it's the sole rate, 136,000. Go for it. I just told her to go for it. Of course the 136,000 can get her a 2018 or 2019 2.5 or the diesel. But as I said, 130 plus is already stretching out her budget for a CX-5 over the X50 or the X70. So my guess is, and still the X50, X70, all those doesn't include free service. The Mazda still has free service for until January 2025. That adds up that easily costs around 8 to 10,000 easily. So because at the end of the day, right, I understand her concern, because at the end still the budget and the cost still haven't included insurance, right? So might as well get the 136,000 ringgit and get a car, and it's a sole rate, so that's a premium color. Then you do not need to fork out another 3,000. The closed deal should be running 136. Then but she showed me the plate lah. I think the plate easily worth 10,000. Yeah, but then the plate is not included. So if the plate included 136 is a bargain, but even if it's not, right, then I can accept that this price. So I think it's a good deal, you know, just buy. At the end of the day, right, I'm pretty glad that, you know, there's really someone that really push a budget to get a better car, get a larger car, instead of getting the full spec X50, right, or say the top spec X70, she get the CX-5. Of course, the CX-5 is not as high spec as the X70, but since she said she was skeptical about Proton, so might as well go for, yeah, the CX-5 is not a bad choice, to be honest. And of course she's not getting the diesel variant, but at the end of the day, right, I think based on the budget, all around is important. And of course the best all-rounder is a 2.5, but 2.0 is not bad either, since she mentioned that she only daily her daily commute was only what, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers a day. I mean, the 2.0 works fine if you don't go long distance. Yeah, so great. So I told her to secure the deal immediately, because she was like thinking, she was asking all of those people, and all of those people saying that, you know, go for the new one, but this is really stretching out her budget. I mean, from 100k to 136k, if you are not earning well in this COVID-19 situation, right, the extra 200 to 300 bucks a month in terms of monthly installment for 9 years loan, 90% loan, that is a bit of a stretch for 100 and 200 ringgit. And you still need to consider the few yearly insurance, everything. So it's fine to me. That's a deal. And I really sort of like salute her, because she was really stretching out to get a more atas car lah. But let's not compare with the X70, since at the end Proton is not a choice. So I'm glad that she went into Mazda, not Honda. Great choice. And not Toyota, of course. Toyota is like the RAV4, 200 plus thousand, seriously. And the fog lamp is a bulb type. No lah, the RAV4. I mean, glad that she didn't get the CRV, because I think CRV is pretty expensive as well. It's almost the price of a 2.5 turbo. Yeah, the cost of a CX-5 2.5 turbo, that is too much to her. So yeah, I hope your loan gets approved, hopefully. And I'm not sure which essay you went. You didn't let me know, right? So, but great deal, to be honest. And it's a red. I think the red suits lady. I actually did consider the red lah when I bought this car, when I need to top up the premium color because of the stupid essay that screwed my car up. So yeah, but then later on I felt that my profile is a bit weird if I'm getting the red, like this shirt. Yeah, because I think if a guy drives a red color car, feels girly a bit lah, not so man. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good deal. So So I think that's all I want to rant. And of course, I haven't. If you are watching right now, I should have uploaded what is new, recon, pre-used, pre-owned, pre-registered, everything. Yeah, you may look into that. But I'm glad that okay, here's the thing. If she gets a pre-owned car, right, she probably won't suffer the depreciation so hard. Like my car, right, I suffered depreciation quite an amount because I just able to secure a 3,000 ringgit discount when I bought this pre-reg car. But now I look at my mileage and I look at the second value in car list, because yesterday when I helped her doing the survey, everything, right, I saw that my car value got depreciated around what, easily 30,000. Yeah. So, oh, that's a nice S90. Yeah, my car depreciated 30,000. So when people say, you know, depreciation is not important, but at times when you hand itchy, you go car list, search for this kind of value. The time you helping people to search, you know, the pre-owned value or pre-register value of the car, right? Then you feel a bit sakit hati, you know. So by the end of the day, car depreciated because you drive a lot. Unless if you really want to sell it fast, then of course buying a new car is a loss to me. So if you really want to sell your car within five years, then you might as well go for pre-owned. You don't suffer the depreciation a lot. Like my friend who owns the X4, he was about to sell his car less than a year. Guess how much depreciation he suffered? Easily 50 to 60,000. Yeah, but then of course we consider new car value before SXD exemption, everything. So if you consider that, he easily lost 50 to 60,000. I think that's quite common for a beginner. As I mentioned in my earlier videos, the G20 330i CPU was like what? Suffering a 90,000+ depreciation. So yeah, that's quite an amount. So I think best, if you want to sell your car fast, right, get the pre-owned, and you won't suffer that much, seriously. So yeah, I think that's all I want to rant. See you guys in the next one. Bye.